Okay, let's get this straight. I'm supposed to feel bad for black people when they get thrown out of restaurants. I'm supposed to get mad when a black woman who comes into a Waffle House refuses to pay 50 cents for some plastic cutlery and ends up having to pay $1,500 just to get out of jail because she refuses to leave said Waffle House after they canceled her order and told her, "Goodbye, ma'am." I'm supposed to believe that these people just sit around doing nothing when we have we have dozens of hundreds of stories of black women like the one over my shoulder here. When they don't get their way, that's what they do. Let's tell the truth, guys. Black women are only good for two things: fighting and fucking. And they're not good for the second one because usually you end up with a kid you didn't want and a disease you can't get rid of. Let's break some news.
Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to TNN News, Raw and Uncut, with your host, Tom Sotomayor.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TNN News Raw. I'm your host, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Again, we all know what happens when you bring black women around. It's usually not good. Let's tell the truth. The majority of people do not like being around black women, and mostly what they're used for is being clowned. Somebody tell me I lied. It is very difficult to be around a group of people that you know are not responsible for their own actions, are incredulous to anything that you say, will not listen to someone telling them that they are wrong, are violent in nature. Because if you notice, the most violent black males in the world, what families do they come from? Single black mothers. Fathers teach them different. Imagine what kind of crap goes on in the household of women or women like the ones I told you about. How about this one? In New York City at a Popeyes, for some reason, black women love making a mess inside of people's restaurants and acting a fool. So I can literally foresee in the future people putting up signs saying no blacks allowed. And as black as I am, I'd understand. Because remember, I'm crispy. So why would I even like black people, since my skin color offends them? This story came out of New York at a Popeyes, and a woman decided that it was going to be her job to let them know she didn't get good service. You know, like the woman in Waffle House that we're supposed to feel bad for and boycott Waffle House for. This woman came inside of the Popeyes, did not like the service, felt like her meal was messed up, and she decided to tear up the place. I'm not even going to put myself on the screen on this one. Bless me. I'm going to edit that out. Or not. I'm going to let you guys see this yourself and take a look at how she acted.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
80588, you stay blunted. Sorry about that.
A fast food customer on Staten Island caught on camera going berserk inside a restaurant. New York cops trying to identify the woman who harassed workers at a Popeyes restaurant. This is in the Westerly section. It happened last Sunday. The woman, apparently angry about her meal, first hit the door with a sign, then she picked up a chair and smashed a large window. She took off in a dark-colored sedan.
Well. Sorry about the sneezing. Sorry about everything else. But I want you guys to understand the type of black women that are out here in the world. Black women make black folks look horrible. Why? Because black women have no accountability and they're not responsible for anything that they do or say. Now what I'm gonna do is break this down a little bit for you guys so you can see it. If I can go and let you guys take a look at it. Here we go, let's take a look at it together, okay?
A fast food customer on Staten Island caught on camera going berserk.
Look at her. They always got their tongue out of their mouth. Can you find a black woman that's not willing to stick her tongue out of her mouth? Always twerking and dancing. And these are the people who raise your children and always have a head full of weed and usually some kind of Aunt Jemima bonnet on or one of those Jiffy Pop bags.
Inside a restaurant. New York cops trying to identify.
Listen to what the white woman in the background said. Listen to it again.
Inside a restaurant. New York.
Because nobody can believe what black women
on
do.
camera going berserk inside a restaurant. New York cops trying to identify the woman who harassed workers at a Popeyes restaurant. This is in the Westerly section. It happened last Sunday. The woman, apparently angry about her meal, first hit the door with a sign, then she picked up a chair and smashed a large window.
And look, right there, you see that's a simp holding the door for her. He don't know no better. And that's why you hear black folks tell me whenever I say something about what black women do bad, your mama black. They never ask what kind of mom you had. They just like saying your mama black. Well, why is that? Because they know they have no redeeming qualities other than their matching skin color with you.
She took off in a dark-colored sedan.
Now, what's really sad about this is, again, this is probably somebody's mom. Can guarantee that somebody's mom to somebody's whatever it is. And investigators are looking for this woman, and if you know, she's between 18 and 25 years old from what they see. She left in a multicolored do-rag. She had a pink bandana, a pink hooded sweater, and a black jacket and blue jeans. If you have any information, make sure you call New York NYPD with something to lead up to this person. But I want you guys to just pay attention for a second. Everybody has a problem with what I say about black women, but nobody has a problem with what they do. You have people like Jesse Williams who tell you that black women look out for everybody else but themselves. Then Jesse, can you explain how this woman was doing this over something as simple as a $5 box of chicken? Or the other woman who was doing that for something as simple as 50 cents of cutlery. And when I give you guys the update on that, I'm gonna give you something to think about. I'm gonna give you a little editorial. But I want you to play this for a second. Jesse Williams, Dr. Moist Twatkins, y'all know who I'm talking about, and all these other people, because remember, Moist Twatkins said Tommy is making a big deal of black women. The black women that I show is only a sliver of the entire population of black women. How many of you guys out there believe that this is only a small amount? Where do I get all these different people from? Am I hiring all these actors? Is this what I'm doing? You guys have seen it, and if you haven't, go to my website at TommySotomayor.com or SotomayorENT.com. Go there and look at this new series that I have that's taken off. People enjoy that series, and it's called Around the Web. And I'm literally just going inside of live shows all over the internet and showing you what black women are willing to do publicly for free. This woman destroyed a glass and tried to do more. And yet the man refused to tell her to stop because, number one, we can't stop because they'll beat us up. Number two, we can't say what you're doing is wrong because they'll tell us our mama black and that we some kind of, you know, any kind of word. I'm trying to make sure that I don't get flagged down, and I ain't trying to put that beep everywhere. You can't correct these people. They are machines. Tell them, Reese.
Listen and understand. That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
That's right. That's where they become. That's what they are. And if you got a problem with what I say, why don't you have more problem with what they do, which allow me to say what I say? Flag that. See, I can restrain myself. I don't have to cuss. Find a new reason to flag me. But still can't flag it down off the website. And that's great. And as I've been telling people, if there's anything you see on the website, a video that you don't see anymore, you know what to do. Tell me. I'll put that video back up. I love what's going on over there, and people are enjoying the website, so please enjoy it. Click the links in the description box, and if you feel like donating, that helps. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. And good night. Oh, and P.S. No other race does this. You love hearing the phrase, white women do it too. Name another group of women that you've consistently seen online getting arrested at clubs, getting arrested at stores, restaurants, grocery store, any place. Name another group of people who do this. Go on. If there were other people doing it, all the people who hate me, you know what they would have done by now? Show all these other people who are doing it. But there isn't. This is a unique issue that is in one community, black women. And you wonder why when you see the Avengers or other stuff like that, guess who you don't see with their own stuff? Black women. Because who wants to see that?
Beasties back, Beasties back. BC Montana was just the beginning, yeah, these Beasties back. All lies on us, cause we destined for riches. We ain't stunting you niggas, and we don't fuck with you bitches, nah.
Same as it ever was. 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 Same as it ever